bells, my ghouls, and my zools. Good afternoon. Today we are back with this noisy little cricket.
Noisy cricket.
So, this is my first AK, as I was saying. It's very uncomfortable to shoot, so I'm going to give you some demo shots. We don't have a target set up today because we don't have a working sight leaf because it doesn't have the barrel on there, and sight barrel just free floats in there. So let's get to it. Had a little problem. The retaining plate bent in there somehow, and it's not retaining the trigger pins, so it'll rack, but as soon as you take a shot, that's going to come flying out. So looks like that's all the shooting we get today. We're going to have to go do some repairs. Alrighty, we are back here in the gun room, so we're going to deal with this little trigger problem. Looks like the retaining plate came loose and got a little bent, so it's not retaining back in there. So pull all this shit out and see if we can't get it into place. So we got to fix this really quick, and we're gonna have to order some parts, but let's get this guy stripped down real quick. We're not going to worry about the trigger right now. We got to get this muzzle device off. This guy is rock set on there. So so we got this thing stripped down, sans the brace. We'll get that off in a minute. First, we need to worry about this. So, to the kitchen. Alright, we are boiling. So the next thing you do is stick that bitch in there. And you want to leave it propped up. So I have exhausted what I can do about this thing here, so we're going to have to take this over to Tyler at Liberty Gunsmithing because there is just too much rock set on here. I'm starting to flex the barrel while I'm pulling, so no good. So in the meantime, let's dress this thing up. So this is going to be a total part spin AK. Look at this beautiful glossy Yugo grip I have. Seem glossy too much. Here's step one. The noisy cricket. So I threw on a Kalash grip, my old 103 top cover that I painted a year ago, some plum Magpul furniture, just for shits and giggles, so nothing matches, gotta drive the internet nuts. So the next step is got to bring it over to Tyler at Liberty Gunsmithing, have him get this off so we can put our new muzzle device on. I gotta order a couple parts, so we're gonna have to do a part 2 of this because I got a plan for optics here. We are slick side on this guy, so looking at options. We got our extended safety, got a J-Mac brace, the old J-Mac brace from my M85, and it's now going to live on here. And here's how the trigger's looking. About a millimeter of creep and then it just breaks. So here's phase 1 of Little Ugly. Got the extended safety on here, J-Mac brace with the tail hook, that's off the M85. Got the old Kalash grip, that's originally from my M85 as well. And got this Plum Magpul furniture, which step 2 is going to involve exactly what I was talking about and doing a little DIY M-lock slot to move this back a little bit because its placement is absolutely awful. It needs to go back to like right there. So since I need to bring this over to the gunsmith and I have to order some parts for it, there's obviously going to have to be a part 2 to this video. So in the meantime, let's go back out to the range. I'll show you exactly why this thing is so uncomfortable to shoot, and let's see if we can't get this whipped up into competition shape. Another one of those building a competition rifles from scratch, but we haven't done a Draco style rifle. I wouldn't call this a 104, it's actually a half-inch shorter. It's technically Draco. Mr. Jack. It's technically Draco length. Like I said, this is just like a Franken AK that was just built by some dude in Houston. And, yeah, literally built in his garage. And it's just cobbled together some American parts. Literally has like 2 Romanian parts in it. And I think the rest is just wherever things could be found on the internet. So this thing is quite a banger. I'm going to have to bring this back out to the range, show you a little bit more why it's so uncomfortable to shoot in its current form, and we'll see if we can't get this whipped up into a decent competition rifle and bring it to a couple Bring it to a couple competitions. Bro, it ain't a competition yet. Well, I guess I'll have to finish this out like this. So, yeah, we'll have to see if we can get this whipped up into a competition rifle. It is going to get a K&S. It is going to get probably like an Atero or a master mount or something. We'll see what we do. We'll see what we do. Might just do a master mount just because I don't see a whole lot of people showing how to install those. And I mean, I wouldn't mind showing you how to install one of those. It's a perfectly competent product. So, let's take one more look at it. And then we'll head back out to the range in the morning and I'll do a quick edit on this shit and get y'all a video for this week. Let me focus here. Yeah, it's definitely a little ugly. But, we'll see if we can't turn it into something competent for competitions. Definitely needs to get gassed down a little bit. This thing is a banger. It's definitely a banger. Looks like I'm probably going to have to order a retaining plate, so maybe have to order my K&S from Kyber Custom so I get a free one. Well, alrighty, my boils, my ghouls, my zools. You could see this thing was not comfortable to shoot, so yeah, definitely gonna have to change out that muzzle brake. It's a little bit of a face peeler.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
God damn you. Jack. So in the meantime, I have to come up with an idea for next week's video. No, I actually already got some stuff, so we're gonna have to go out and do some training for Red Labor in California. This is going to be interesting. This is definitely going to be interesting. So it looks like I'm not going to have a 74 for Red Labor in California, unfortunately. So I'm still dealing with a torn tendon in my arm here, so I don't think I'm going to be shooting 7.62 at that match. So we're going to have to put together a rifle in 2.23 for that. And it's looking like it's going to be old trusty here. It's already mostly together. I just have to put a California compliant grip on it. Bummer. Which we have. You know what I think is actually going to happen for Red Labor too is, since I am rolling out with the Kalash fin grip, real nice fin grip, I'm going to offer it up as a prize for the day. And because I'm not going to really need it, you know, I mean, it's a real nice piece, and I figure it'd be a nice gift to somebody that wins, because I got no chance in fucking hell winning that, man. People already used to like doing their reloads like this. I guess that's not so bad, but it's, yeah, I mean, there's people that are already trained on the California thing. And also, I know I'm going to get smoked because you're allowed to have 30-round magazines, but only if you have Freedom Week magazines, which means you had to have lived in California, and that magazine had to have stayed in California the entire time. So it looks like I'm rolling with 10-rounders like it's Winter Kalashnikon. I'm sorry, I have Jack over here going apeshit. Little man needs some attention real bad, so I gotta go. So boils, ghouls, and zools, that's all I got for you today. You know what I like to say? Stay safe, have fun, do stupid.